Let's be honest, finding the perfect foundation shade is one of beauty's greatest struggles. You stand under harsh store lights, swatching foundation on your wrist, convinced you've nailed it. It looks fine in the mirror, maybe even by the window. Then you apply it at home, step outside, and bam, you're suddenly too orange, too pink, or oddly gray. We've all been there. But don't worry, my fellow foundation struggler. I've got a simple step-by-step guide to help you finally find your perfect match. No regrets, no wasted bottles, and maybe even a few laughs along the way. Step 1, know thy undertone. Before you even think about stepping foot in a store or clicking add to cart, you need to understand one crucial thing, your undertone. This isn't about being light, medium, or dark. This is about the subtle hue that lives beneath your skin. It's like your skin's secret signature, and if you get this wrong, no foundation will ever look quite right. If you tend to notice that your skin has a golden, yellow, or peachy warmth to it, congratulations, you're on the warmer side of life. You're basically sunshine in human form. On the other hand, if your skin carries a hint of pink, red, or even a bluish tint, that means you have cool undertones. Think soft rose petals and frosty elegance. But maybe you're somewhere in between, not too pink, not too yellow, just perfectly balanced. If so, you're neutral, which means you can pull off just about anything, and honestly, we're all a little jealous. One of the easiest ways to figure this out is the classic vein test. Look at the veins on your wrist. If they appear greenish, you're likely warm. If they lean toward blue or purple, you're cool. And if you stare at them and think, I have no idea, you're probably neutral. Still unsure? Try the jewelry trick. If gold jewelry makes you glow, you're warm-toned. If silver makes you shine, you're cool-toned. And if both look equally good, well, you've hit the undertone jackpot. Understanding your undertone is like discovering the secret code to foundation matching. It's the step that transforms your makeup from something's off to, wow, your skin looks amazing. Once you nail this, you've already solved most of your foundation frustrations. Step 2. Do your homework before you hit the store. Now that you know your undertone, resist the urge to march into the store and start swatching randomly like a kid with finger paints. Preparation is everything. Walking into a beauty store unprepared is like going to a buffet without a plan, overwhelming and messy. The trick is to research before you shop. Visit the websites of the brands you're interested in and study their shade ranges. The good ones will show detailed visuals, including swatches on different skin tones and, even better, models wearing the shades. The mediocre ones will just show a sad little color square that looks like beige cardboard. Ignore those. You want the brands that give you as much visual detail as possible. If the brand's website isn't much help, YouTube and Pinterest are your best friends. Beauty creators have tested every foundation under the sun and posted videos and pictures with honest lighting and real skin textures. Seeing the product on actual faces, not airbrush models in studio lighting, is the best way to get a realistic idea of how it might look on you. And here's a pro tip. If you already have a foundation that works well for you but want to try another brand, type your current foundation name and shade into Google, followed by the word dupe or comparison. You'll instantly find lists of similar shades across other brands. It's like dating apps for makeup. You get to meet the same personality in a different bottle. So before you go to the store, do your research, make a short list of shades that look close, and walk in with a game plan. When you're prepared, the endless walls of bottles become less of a nightmare and more of a fun treasure hunt. Step 3, the swatching game. So, you've made it to the store. You're armed with knowledge, confidence, and maybe even a snack in case the lighting situation stresses you out. Now comes the moment of truth, the swatch test. First rule, do not, under any circumstances, swatch on your hand or wrist. Those areas have different pigmentation and sun exposure than your face. What looks perfect on your hand will often betray you on your face. The best place to swatch is your jawline. That little zone between your face and your neck is where the magic happens because it helps you see if the foundation blends seamlessly between the two. Apply a small but visible streak of foundation along your jawline and let it sit for a minute or two. Foundations can oxidize, which means they can darken slightly after being exposed to air, so give it a bit of time. While you wait, swatch a couple more shades next to it for comparison. You'll quickly see which one disappears into your skin and which one screams, "I don't belong here." Once you've got a few options on your jawline, step outside. Store lighting is the villain in this story. Those harsh fluorescent bulbs lie more than an ex who swears it's just the lighting. Natural daylight never lies. If the foundation melts into your skin outdoors, that's your winner. And remember, if you can't decide between two shades, it's usually safer to go a touch lighter. You can always warm things up with bronzer later, but fixing an overly dark or orange foundation, that's a battle no one wants to fight. Step 4, shopping online. Don't panic. Sometimes you can't get to a store. Maybe you live somewhere without easy access to a makeup counter, or maybe you just prefer shopping in your pajamas. Either way, online foundation shopping doesn't have to be a gamble if you do it right. Start by ordering from retailers with good return policies. Sephora and Cult Beauty, for example, are known for letting you return lightly used foundations if they don't match. Always double check the policy first, though. No one likes getting stuck with a $50 bottle of regret. Some brands and websites even offer sample kits where you can order mini versions of several shades to test at home. This is the holy grail of online shopping because you can test each shade in your own lighting at your own pace without the judgmental stare of a sales associate hovering nearby. When testing, apply the foundation and wear it for a few hours. See how it looks after a bit of oxidation, after it mixes with your natural oils and under different lighting. Foundations can change throughout the day, and you'll want to make sure your perfect match doesn't turn into mystery orange by lunchtime. If you're stuck between two shades, channel your inner makeup artist and mix them. Makeup pros do this all the time. It's not cheating, it's customizing. 2 bottles might be the key to your perfect color year-round. Step 5, the half-face test. When you think you found your shade, don't celebrate just yet. The real test is the half-face method. Apply foundation to one half of your face and leave the other side bare. Stand near a window, preferably in natural light, and take a good look. If you can barely tell where the foundation starts, congratulations, you've just found your match. This step is crucial because it helps you see how your foundation works with your natural skin tone, texture, and undertone. If it looks cakey, patchy, or obviously different in color, it's not the one. When you finally see that perfect harmony where your skin just looks smoother, even, and radiant, that's the foundation soulmate you've been searching for. Step 6, seasons change. Here's the thing about skin, it's moody. It changes with the weather, the sun, and even your skincare routine. During the summer months, you might find yourself a few shades darker thanks to sun exposure, while in winter you'll likely lose that warmth and need something lighter. It's completely normal to have 2 different foundation shades. One for your summer self and one for your winter version. Even if you wear SPF, and you should, always, your skin tone will still shift subtly throughout the year. Think of it as updating your makeup wardrobe for the season. Step 7, customize like a makeup artist. Here's the big secret makeup artists know. Perfection doesn't always come from one bottle. Sometimes the magic happens when you mix and match. If your foundation is slightly off, too light, too dark, too dull, tweak it. Mixing a darker and lighter foundation together can help you fine-tune your perfect shade. If your foundation is too cool or ashy, add a little warmth with a golden or peachy tone. You can even mix in a tiny bit of concealer or liquid bronzer for balance. There's no rule that says you have to use a product exactly as it comes. Makeup is meant to be played with. And don't throw away those wrong foundations sitting on your shelf. They might be the key to future custom mixes, especially when your skin tone changes. You never know when that too light bottle might come in handy during the winter months. And that's it, my beauty-loving friends. If this helped you finally crack the code to your true match, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe. Thanks for watching, gorgeous. Now go out there and slay that flawless base. See you in the next one.